Good morning. I want to share a story about how God wants to take this relationship with you and make it more personal. Do you feel like you kind of go through the motions, like you know God, you love God, but you wonder if there's more? And not only if you wonder if there's more, you just feel that maybe something's missing. And then oftentimes when we feel something's missing, we think it's from the world. So then we go after something from the world. But God is like, no, I am right here. I am what you're looking for. Even if you know me, knowing me deeper is more about understanding my love for you. And not just love, there's another word for that. So I'm going to share my story about how God recently revealed this to me. I went to a play. My dad invited the grandkids to this musical, Newsies, junior style. So it was at this one private school. And I was in musicals and I really enjoyed them. And I love the Newsies. It's been a while since I saw them. But I knew I'm not going to a Broadway musical. So I was a little nervous about what to see. I kind of had a backup plan. Like if it's really bad or boring, I might just exit and edit videos, leave my kids in there to watch something bad. But I had faith that it could be decent. And so I go there and I'm going there and it's kind of a blah day. It's kind of been a few days where I haven't had a lot of connection with the Lord. And a lot of times I know that's my fault of not slowing down, not taking the time to think about what God's thinking about. But nonetheless, I'm in this musical and the first scene, I start crying. And that's not abnormal in those settings. I'm at sporting events, watching kids at sporting events, and I start crying. And I've known this about me, and I'm like, what is that? And I finally decide, okay, God, why do I cry at this? Because my husband will cry at Hallmark movies. When they forgive and then they kiss, he cries. That means something to him. I don't really cry at that point, but I cry in these settings and he thinks it's so funny. And I think it's funny too. And I'm like, why, God? What are you trying to tell me? So I asked and I prayed, okay, God, show me what you mean through these tears. And so I heard in my spirit, the word impressed upon my mind, my heart was delight. And I thought about it for a minute and it's like, I delighted in playing soccer. I delighted in doing musicals as a kid. And what I'm experiencing when I'm watching kids in their element like that is delight, but it's through this view that God showed me. That's my delight for you. And it was like, whoa. And then I got to meditate on it more. Zephaniah 3:17 came to mind. I delight over you. And so I looked that up. And then I looked up what the word Zephaniah, the delight means. And it means to rejoice, to be glad. And so when you are in those moments where your heart is bursting, tears are coming, that is delight. And that is imagery of what God thinks about you. And the cool thing was I decided to journal about it a little more. And God was like, but Anna, my delight in you has nothing to do with your performance. It wasn't because you did a good job or you scored a goal. I'm just delighting in you because you're you. I'm delighting in my craftsmanship. I'm delighting in how wonderfully, beautifully made you are and how I get to delight in that in you just as much as God wants me to delight in who he created me to be. I spent a lot of years resenting who I am and wishing I had other skill sets. And God at a specific point told me, like, when are you going to stop hating who you are? But this took it to another level of not just accepting who you are, but delighting in who you are. And I can delight in myself because I know who delights in me first. And it's just so powerful. So I hope that blesses you and helps you walk today and knowing that God's delighting in you. So tomorrow, when tomorrow comes and you're feeling kind of blah and you're like, okay, I should read the Bible, just stop and think. God is with you. He is near. He's waiting for you to turn, to see his face in your life, to invite him in. He's not mad at you. He's not disappointed in you. He's delighting in you. He might not delight in the things we do or say. Just like when my kids are tantruming, I'm not delighting in those actions at that time. But that doesn't separate my delight for them and who they are. And just like I know my kids during a tantrum are going through a hard time, they've got big feelings with little skills, God knows that your bad behavior is some big feelings, maybe some big hurt with little skills, and He wants to step in and add more tools to your toolbox, more skills, more verses, more of His presence, more of His voice. He wants to add to that to help you through that. So whatever you're struggling with today, know that He is still delighting in you and wants to come alongside you and show Him who He is and how much He loves you and delights in you. God bless you guys. Have a great day.